Let's talk about simplicity this time. So what is simplicity? Simplicity is one of the user-centered design principles. Based on simplicity, you can design not too complex. And it's not only related to the type of buttons or user interface elements, but also physically or logically, simplicity is important. So this time, let's see what is simplicity and how to design simple. Do you know this weather application? So if you launch this application, you can see the first screen only. There are just a few information, the current location, New York, and current time. And here the weather, the sky status, the temperature information. But if you want to learn more about the weather, if you want to know more, then you can just swipe it up. Then you can see the details here. First example is about number of information, but this is somewhat different. The simplicity in terms of layout. Previous Amazon page was not that simple in terms of its layout, so that it's not well organized. If you see the layout in terms of boxes, it's hard to say unorganized, but less simple. But current one is more simplified. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. It's much more simpler in terms of layout. You can also think simplicity in terms of physical elements, right? There are many cables. Physically can be simplified. And this is well designed example that is showing parking allowances by date and time. And also you can think logical simplicity. For example, the shortcut button, you can customize this part. Most frequently used items can be just collected here. Then you can just access to one of the functions. You don't need to go to a certain function through the menus. Without considering the menu structure, you can just access one of the functions here. To make your design simplified, you can consider basically 3 parts. Physically, so that you can reduce the number of buttons. You can make the shape simpler. You can reduce the cables. And graphically, you can reduce some unnecessary information, unnecessary text, unnecessary images, the variation of design. For example, colors. The number of colors could be should not be 10 or 20. 2, 3 color differences, 2, 3 font differences. Those are allowed for the simplicity. But if you use too many different colors, too many different fonts, too many different text sizes, people are not easy to understand what is the important information from the site. And the layout could be simple. And the logical or procedural simplicity, you can think menu structure can be simplified, and like information flow could be simplified. If you provide shortcut key, then people can easily access to a certain function without clicking menu buttons to access a certain function.